What's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. In this video, I want to talk about a bodybuilder that just did a guest posing this weekend. His name is Rubiel Mosquera, and his nickname is Neck-Zilla. We've talked about him, I think, a couple times in the past. So I think he's going to be the next kind of Michael Krizo situation because he's from the IFBB Elite Pro League. So he's a pro bodybuilder, but he's in the other IFBB, which was the same situation with Michael Krizo. But now he's following in the footsteps of Michael Krizo in good veto, and he's going back to amateur status to compete in the NPC to try to earn his pro card in the IFBB Pro League. This IFBB, this is the one that has the Olympia, the Arnold Classic, all that good stuff. And I want to give credit here for a second. The guy that sent me this video, his Instagram name is Twanis, Twaniss. So shout out to him for sending me this HD video of the guest posing. He was a videographer there at this event. But back to Rubiel. So if we've talked about him in the past, it was more to do with the neck thing. He's got an over 20-inch neck, one of the biggest necks in bodybuilding history. We haven't really talked as much about his accomplishments in the other IFBB as far as winning shows because comparatively to Michael Krizo, Krizo has won pretty much every big title there was to win in the Elite Pro. So he's a little bit more of a more complete bodybuilder. He won a lot more shows, he won the big ones, and he beat all the best bodybuilders in that organization. Now, there were a couple shows that Rubiel won, and he won the South American Championships a couple of times, but other than that, his most notable ones were third place at the Mr. Universe. And then he also had a third place finish at the 2022 Mr. Europe. Where if you look at Michael Krizo's resume, he won the Mr. Universe. He won the Arnold Classic Europe multiple times. He won multiple pro shows in the Elite Pro. Really, pretty much all of them. So while I say we're going to have a comparable situation with Rubiel, I think he's going to come over. I think he's going to do really well as an amateur. I think it's going to be a very fast pro card win, just like Krizo, just like Good Vito. Even though we haven't seen Good Vito's pro debut, he won his pro card immediately. Michael Krizo won his pro card pretty much immediately. I think it's going to be the same thing with Rubiel. He's going to get to a pro qualifier and win that pretty easily. But I think overall, Michael Krizo, like I said, is a little bit more complete, a little bit more balanced. Rubiel is a little bit more of a freak in the sense that, look at his legs. Crazy standout body parts, really round, full, crazy legs. His upper body's pretty insane too. Crazy traps, crazy neck. But I think if you're talking about an overall just complete package, it's more of a Michael Krizo or a Good Vito. And I think this is really the last of the big-name freak bodybuilders that are still in the Elite Pro. Once he comes over to the IFBB Pro League, which I do think he will, I think he's going to get that pro card. Honestly, I don't know how many other big-name guys are even still left there. He was one of the big stars of that organization as far as just social media followings, as far as just overall awareness. People knew about this guy without him even winning any major shows because he just has such a freaky physique. So I just think it's an important distinction to make when we're talking about him being similar to Krizo, because I remember making this video, this same type of video about Krizo, when Krizo hadn't done anything yet in the IFBB and he was just talking about making the switch to the NPC. I said, I think he can win a show. I think he can turn pro. I think he can qualify for the Olympia, and I think he can do well at the Olympia, and that's exactly what he did. I don't know if I have that same prediction for Rubiel. I think he probably could win a pro show. He's a big boy. He's 5'11", which is taller for a bodybuilder, and I believe in this video he's close to 300 pounds. He's in the high 200s. I don't know when his pro debut is going to be, but for this to be what I think is an off-season for him, an off-season guest posing, he looks like he's actually in pretty good shape. So I do think he'll probably turn pro. I do think he'll probably do well as a pro, but I don't have him in that same conversation as a Krizo as far as I think he could be a top Olympian quite yet. I can see that with Krizo now. And I still think Krizo's first showing at the Olympia was actually good. Even though he was 12th, I think the fact that he talked about he wasn't even planning on doing the Olympia that year initially, and he was 12th, mind you, out of 36 guys, so he still beat 20-something of the best pros in the world just coming over in his first time from the other IFBB. Beating 20 guys at the Olympia that are all show-winning bodybuilders in the IFBB Pro League is pretty impressive, and I think he's going to do even better this year. I think he will crack the top 10. But Rubiel, I think for the coming year, is going to be a guy that we need to watch because I think he does have a lot of potential. I do think he's freaky. I do think he's got some crazy body parts. He does appear to be a bit of a mass monster. He looks huge on stage in this video. And I think he will probably pretty immediately make a splash when he does earn his pro card and compete in his first IFBB Pro show, and people are going to be like, who's this guy? Where'd he come from? you'll remember this video. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Thank you again to my buddy Twanis for providing me with this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Click that bell notification icon. And as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at NICKS&P. My Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power. My secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel. And consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.